The activity is a combination of a drill and an information gap activity. It is a controlled drill because you supply the verbs, so you have control over the material. The focus is on form, on only one language item. It is communicative in that there is an information gap between the partners who do not know what each is going to say, and therefore each one is forced to act spontaneously and appropriately using a variety of forms. Let's see how the classroom activity proceeds.
Class, are you ready? Have you ordered your thoughts? Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Let's now listen to our first pair. Class, please listen carefully to your classmates and see if they're using the verbs correctly. If not, you raise your hands and then correct it. Now, if you do that, you'll be earning extra points. Understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's now have the first pair. Let's have Jennifer and Lemuel. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Remember to lock the house when you leave.
Why? Where are you going out now?
Yes, I have to buy our groceries.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That was good. Thank you. Now let's have our second pair. Let's now have Mike and Paul. Okay, Mike and Paul, you may start now.
I regret buying this ball pen.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Every time I use it, it just skips and leaks.
You must have dropped it.
Very good. Okay, let's now have the third pair. Diane and Therese. Okay, you may now begin.
I promised to finish my project next week.
I've heard that before.
No, this time, I mean it. Really.
That was good. Thank you very much, Therese and Diana. You may now take your seats. Okay, for our last pair, finally, we'll be having Joseph and Justin. Okay, come in front. Okay, you may now begin.
You should avoid going to movies during exams.
Why should I avoid it?
You wouldn't be able to concentrate and you might fail.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Class, you all did good. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Very good. Thank you.
From practice activities, we now move on to communicative activities. What characterize communicative activities? If you remember, we said these activities would have the following characteristics as opposed to practice activities. Communicative activities have a communicative purpose, which practice activities may or may not have. They focus on content, not form, unlike with practice activities. Then, they use a variety of language forms, not just an emphasis on one language item. The teacher does not intervene to correct errors and has no control over what students may say. As teachers planning our lessons, we will have to think of activities that would best bring out the use of the learned structure. However, this being the free communication stage, the focus is now on fluency and the accomplishment of the communicative purpose. We do not say this after listening to our students talk. You used your verbals very well. Or, I am impressed by your correct use of verbals. Won't we sound funny if we do? Instead, we assess our students from an understanding of the communicative process. We appreciate the communicative value of what they have said by saying the following. That was very convincing. Or, I see, you made your point very well. Now, we ask our students to communicate in a discourse. What does planning activities in the context of a discourse mean? It means that we go beyond the elements of grammar and enter the realm of communicative competence, and we consider the following. Discourse competence. How successful is the whole communicative event? Strategic competence. How effective are the use of strategies and gambits like I think and what about, which are used in accomplishing the communicative purpose? What strategies are used in case there is a breakdown in communication? Social-linguistic competence. How appropriate are the language, register, and gestures used? Linguistic competence. Is the discourse free of language errors and incorrect pronunciation that hinder effective communication? Before I give you activities that have characteristics of real communication, let's pause for a station break.